People will say, buy what? But why do people always say buying an EC is a smart move? Hello everyone, yes, I'm Vincent here. So today I'm going to share with you four key reasons why buying an EC is a smart move. Reason number one, affordability. As you can see from this chart, the average new launch prices versus the average new EC prices, there is a gap of 43%, and even looking backward to 2020 is actually 56% as well. However, with this price gap in mind, right, you're still getting your condominium facilities into the pool, into the barbecue, into the gym, just like all these pictures stated here, right? You actually have a luxury of what all the private property owner have it. So with the gap, yet you actually enjoy all these facilities. There's one key reason why people are buying into EC. Reason number two, why EC always have a strong appreciation potential. Let's take the example recently based on these two plots of land that's actually near to each other, right? One is the EC land, which is in Tampines area, and the other one is the private property, new launch land price also in Tampines as well. So as you can see from the map itself, right, one is on the top, the other one is the second one. So on the top one is actually bid by Hoi Hub, which is a land price of 1004 per square foot per plot ratio, is a private property land plot, versus a new EC land plot, which is actually 768 per square foot per plot ratio. So based on this, right, they actually have a 30% price land price gap already. So based on this, you already know, in return, they will have actually very strong potential in times to come if actually hold an EC. Number two, let us actually compare based on the break-even price, based on this table itself. As I explained to you, land price for the Hoi Hub one is actually 1004 per square foot per plot ratio, versus the land price of the EC, which is by the Simlian, is 768 per square foot per plot ratio. So based on these two, right, their estimated break even is actually 1823 versus 1503. So you already see that there is almost like a $300 per square foot so-called difference already. So what will be the estimated launch price? And what is the potential you are talking about in future to come when your EC actually hit the 5-year mark or even the 10-year mark? And number three, everyone love this. Akong always give us money in terms of grant. So to actually help to subsidize our Singaporeans actually wanted to actually buy an EC. So up to a 30,000 grant will be given to anyone who is eligible. In the first place, you must be eligible to buy this EC as well. That also make it very, very affordable for people that out there to actually purchase an EC to enjoy the lifestyle of what the private property owner have. Number four reason is to future-proof your investment. What does this actually mean to you? To me, it's actually to buy something, but it's to secure my future. If let's say I want to even change the portfolio to a smaller one or even a bigger one, right? My first plot of gold has been secured by this EC. So looking at this Belisa versus watercolor back then in 2011 and 2012 when it was first launched, right? I just take it as for sharing purpose, their MOP period is estimated to be around the TOP period was around 2014 plus minus. So I take it 5 years later, it's around 2019 to 2020. So for sharing purpose, right, I'm taking the data from 2020, which is the MOP 5 year. They can actually sell to Singaporean or PR. However, first 5 years after MOP, you cannot sell to any foreigner except 10 years later from the date of the TOP. So based on this example I'm sharing with you, Belisa have a profit estimated around 29%, whereas for watercolor is around 17%. What if we hold for another 5 more years? You look at the difference, let's say, between Belisa and also watercolor, right? As for Belisa, if I will hold for 10 years later, then I sell, right, approximately around 99% returns. And also for watercolor, right, is almost like a 1% return. So based on this, you can know that, hey, by buying an EC at the first mover advantage, I buy cheaper than the nearby private property new launch. And also with this price gap in terms of the land price, right, I also enjoy the stronger appreciation in times to come. Let me share with you the profit that the owner has made for watercolor and Belisa. As you can see, if let's say they're based on first day until they sell off recently, maybe last year or today, this year, right? Average, they are making around 437,000. This is for watercolor. How about Belisa? It's around 600,000 plus minus average. So you can see, right, you actually future-proof the investment. You get my point? So lastly, what if I told you there is a brand new EC coming soon as well? Do you want to find out more? DM me or actually watch out my next video. I'm going to share with you the 5-year difference and the 10-year difference if you choose to sell.